Supravat Marimitra, Huntamari Ukaryadrakish. Hey everyone, new name here, playing my favorite game, Watcher of Realms. Just saying, I will not forget your kindness to my Gujarati friends that have helped me immensely with the study of the language. And I just did a run, I think, with a naked hex, actually. Yeah, but anyways, obviously it's not important anymore. I'm strong enough to deal with that. It's an Oracle trial for Artifact Material Raid. However, the reason that my hex is naked is because I'm going to show you how to use the King of the Dead, my favorite hero, Cyrus, in Nightmare Void Rift Laseer, wearing Soulbound Arcana and Warlord. And this artifact, if you haven't seen it, I got him to do 42 million heals in Gear Raid 1 Stage 20 with the power of dominance. He did 200 million damage, 42 million heals. Now I'm going to show you how him and Broken Boreas, Bad Boy Boreas, are able to take care of the summoner side. So I'm not saying that this is a free-to-play friendly guide, but I am showing you if you have these heroes, your Nightmare Void Rift Laseer can look this easy. And if you're not familiar, you're about to see how powerful Nocturne is as well. So I hope if you tried to summon for Lust or Virna or something or Silas, you got the heroes that you wanted on the weekend. Both of my accounts weren't prepped for it, and neither of them got what they wanted. So the only issue I can find whatsoever about Cyrus is that he costs 25 to deploy. However, I put him right here to guard this core where I would normally put my Wrath. So there's plenty of time to get my deploy cost out for Cyrus. And you'll see he'll fart out a skeleton immediately, which draws the aggro of this mob. So once that skeleton dies, I've already got his ultimate up, okay? So I'll wait for Cyrus to hit that guy once, and now the guy's going to be beating on Cyrus instead of the skeleton. So if he targeted the skeleton first, it one-shots that skeleton. Cyrus shares 45% of the damage he receives with those minions. So it's better to let the guy hit Cyrus. Okay, so again, I'm just going to spit that out. So that's the third ultimate. I'm sorry, second ultimate for Cyrus. Now this is how powerful Boreas is. On deploy, he cast a freeze. So these summoners that were trying to, bring out their buddies, summon them from the portals of hell or whatever, the slimes from the sewers, couldn't do it. You're also going to notice that Cyrus has a natural AoE range of 4 tiles ahead of himself. So he can take care of one of the summoners, which really helps support Boreas. So if you timed it right and you're strong enough, none of these slimes are going to get out. There won't be anything coming from the right side in this battle at all. If you're strong enough, okay? Maybe it's just about fast enough and you're already strong enough because of Soulbound Arcana set. I don't know. I prefer to have large attack power and as much crit damage as I can get by after I've got, like 16, 17,000 attack. So if you're also not aware, my Awaken One Boreas, Bro Cure and his Bro Zone is able to freeze this boss Laseer. Okay, and you're going to see it. You'll also see how big the range is on Boreas because the boss Laseer is going to have an anti-heal icon on his bar here as a debuff. And I only have one anti-heal out here. And that's Bad Boy Boreas, who's going to be like 5 tiles away when he does it. Okay? So I'm going to wait until this Erosive Blast is cast. Now I'm going to use the ultimates. Then I'm going to put down my Eloin's Elf. So there's a heal reduction on Boreas while that red conical arrow, or Brokir, pardon me, is above him. But once it's gone, it's all good. So you'll see this like snowflake icon over Laseer. Oh, that's okay. That spawn wasn't supposed to be there. That's Valeria's spot, but that's okay. She's actually going to get a heal now from, what's her name? Vortex here. Kool-Aid Man skin for Vortex. That's something we got to put in the survey of the Discord, okay? We want him to, say, oh yeah, every time he does his ultimate heal. But as you saw, I don't know how many total slimes have come out so far. Obviously, I'm not really looking, but there hasn't been too much concern, as you're noticing, for me in this fight. Valeria might die here, I'm not sure. If she does, it's no big deal. I know it sounds funny, but it really is no big deal. So Nocturne is going to take care of Laseer here. Once Laseer is gone, you pull your tank out. You don't want any slimes piling up, okay? So again, look where Boreas froze this mob. Like that's crazy, man. I mean, for PvE, I think it's fantastic and it makes me have fun. But in the arena, for any person who didn't get Boreas, like it's hard to compete against that. I don't really have too much to say about his incoming nerf or whatever. You know, it's kind of dastardly how the company has put it together if it comes to fruition. It's still not live on the global server, so I don't know. Anyways, I've had so much difficulty on my main account when I first started this game for like 3 weeks. I couldn't beat normal Laseer. I tried so hard to beat this fight. And where you see my Cyrus here now, I used to put A5 Wrath. And today was the first time I said, you know what, let's try Cyrus. And man, this is too easy. It's too clean. It's too much fun. So I'm going to speed it up a little. So if you're also unaware, you can see the range that Nocturne gets during his ultimate. So he can actually support, many lanes with the width of his ultimate. But again, you can take a look here, and I'm just going through the motions now. Like if I lose this fight, it's because I'm mistiming an ultimate or I'm messing around. Okay. And I think it's neat that I recorded this differently than I normally do it because normally I'd put Valeria down here. And that's like the old World of Warcraft mentality on me, where you always want to be behind the target you're attacking so they can't block an attack. And it doesn't matter in this game, to my knowledge. So it makes more sense to put Valeria where she is now because she gets a heal as well. But your fights can get this easy as well. I'm not saying, I got here overnight. This is like 5.5 months. I'm on like day 155 or whatever. It's almost 6 months of gameplay here to get what you're seeing accomplished. But once you've started to acquire the heroes to do it, your Nightmare Void Rift Laseer fights can look that easy. Yes, I have an A3 Nocturne. He does good work. I use him in Guild Boss and I use him there, and that's it basically. And he is the MVP in his faction, the Northerners faction trial. So let's see what happens here. Hopefully, I get something that I need to summon. I didn't do my faction trials yet. Ooh, that's cool. I would prefer a regular summoning stone, please one. Oh, I didn't get one. I want to summon a Esotericist healer, either Ezrin. Oh, would you look at that? That is a beautiful set of stats. I'm going to roll it anyway since there's this Tales of the Smith event here. Maybe I'll put it on Boreas later with Fracture to mess around. But I'm roster gated. I need either Ezrin or Desomi to finish the Esotericist faction trial. Okay. I think I have enough though to make a an artifact of the what do you call it here? The exclusives. I already did a bunch. Let's see. Can we get an exclusive together? Is there an exclusive here? Perfect. Yes. I know it sounds funny. Maybe people are like, I don't know why you're so excited about a tuning crystal, but I need to max this out as soon as possible so I can. Oh man, do I have anything to sell? I want it. This tuning crystal is huge, man. So I'm gonna get rid of one of these. What do you call it here? Sharpshooter's crest. You know what? For the fun of it, let's do a couple 10 pops as well after. I did my farming. I'm almost at 1,000 total made, but this is huge, man. If you can max this thing out, this tuning crystal. Oh, I never showed you the stats at the end of the fight. I apologize. Anyways, let's do some forging. Let's see what pops out here. Anything good. Anything good. Another tuning crystal. And I see nothing but poopy pants. And how about this? Not poopy pants. Something good. Ooh, another spirit siphon. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I got two of those to. I got one that's already maxed. So I'm gonna do the other three. Let's see what comes out of here. Bunch of epic. I don't know. I'm not a fan of the. They shouldn't have epic. I think being able to forge out of mythic whatsoever. This tiger's bomb, Tia's bomb. That thing's crap. I'd never use it. Anyways, that was Nightmare Void Rift Laseer with Cyrus, the King of the Dead, just funning around with Boreas. Bad Boy Boreas is about to get unbroken. They're going to tune his engine to a lesser speed. I hope you enjoyed him if you had him while you had him. Maybe they won't nerf him, but it seems pretty obvious that it was at least required in his passive range to be reduced slightly. I don't think he should be able to hit Laseer for where he was hitting him from. This was New Name playing my favorite game, Watch Your Realms. Take care.